love tarot trivia, and we're going to ask trivia questions, and the first answer that I see that's correct, we'll pull a card for you and give you a quick little interpretation or advice from that card, just kind of depending on intuitive leadings. So welcome to Enchanted Cottage. If you have not watched me before, I do tarot readings for the various zodiac signs, mainly for love, occasionally for money. I hope if you haven't done so that you will subscribe to my channel, okay? Join my growing soul fam, okay? We call ourselves the Spiritual Gangstas. And of course, I do personal readings as well. You can delve into your situation in detail, okay? You can always check my most recent upload, the description box below that video on my channel. I don't know if the one has uploaded from here. I was having a little bit of difficulty with YouTube doing that, so we'll just see. But we're just kind of giving everyone just a minute to get in, and we're going to do live trivia. And whoever gets it right, I'll pull a card for you, and you can either, I'll either give you just the message behind the card, whatever the case may be, okay? So, hey, Lakeisha, welcome. We just got here. We're just giving folks a chance to come in. We're going to do the trivia thing. I don't know, Lakeisha, if you were here last time, but what I do is I throw out a trivia question. Sometimes it's about tarot cards. Sometimes it's about spirituality. Sometimes it's about just crazy little trivia stuff that you might hear me say if you've watched me before. And so we just kind of have a good time doing that. So anyway, I don't know if you've been here before when we've done that. Hey, is it Data? How are you doing? Oh, well, that's okay. You know what? We might ask just some off-the-wall stuff this time. I'll try to think of stuff. Okay, we might Lakeisha, do you know Criminal Minds? Do you ever watch Criminal Minds? I'm a big I don't watch a lot of TV, but I'm a real big Criminal Minds addict. I want them to do another season so bad. But anyway, we may do some Criminal Minds trivia, but we'll do some tarot, we'll do Criminal Minds, we'll do off-the-wall stuff, we'll do spiritual questions and stuff like that. But okay, I gotcha. All right, well, we'll think of something, Lakeisha. We'll hit something for you. We'll just come up with crazy stuff too, stuff like that. Data, you liked Criminal Minds? Me too. I did too. But for those of you who haven't been here before or been on my channel, I do these trivia things. Sometimes I do tarot readings, of course, on my channel, for all the zodiac signs, mostly about love, but, in personal readings, I've read for just about everything. Hey, Breezy28, welcome. I don't know if you've been here before when we do the live tarot trivia. Sometimes I ask stuff about the cards, sometimes about spirituality, sometimes really off-the-wall stuff, and I think we're going to hit Criminal Minds trivia too, so certainly would entertain any other topics or suggestions, but we're giving it just a minute for folks to come on in. But like I said, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you will do that. Like I said, I do tarot, I do a lot of other topics too. I do chats about healing heartbreak, shadow work, law of attraction, and just things to hopefully help folks along their journey, okay? I'm not the end-all be-all, that's for dang sure. Everything I talk about is stuff that I have lived through and learned things to do and things not to do. So that's kind of my whole thing is, and one of my biggest passions, if you all don't know. Hey, Demetra, welcome. But one of my biggest passions is to see people heal from heartbreak, break toxic cycles, and work through things so that they can attract better, viable romantic partners and, situations overall in their life, not just in areas of romance. But, oh, thank you, Breezy. Aren't you sweet? Thank you so much. Welcome. I am glad you are here. I've been so blessed with my channel. I started back in August, and, I guess just like anything, we doubt ourselves sometimes, but it seems like every time I've doubted myself along that path of, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I would get that one comment that would just, leave a Gemini speechless and, sappy, and think, wow, I am helping people. Demetra, what I'm doing, just so you know, we're doing trivia, and I'm about to start asking trivia questions. Some will be about the tarot, some will be about spirituality, some will be off the wall stuff, okay? So I hope that helps. But I don't know. Let's do some let's do some tarot trivia first, and then we will switch over, okay, and do some we'll just switch back around, okay? I like variety. I'm a Gemini, so you know I'm pretty unpredictable. All right, so I'm gonna find a card. Hey, Jamie Lee, welcome. Howdy. All right, who can tell me which king in the tarot? First answer gets a card pulled for you with the messages, okay? Who can tell me which king is associated with silent strength? Silent strength is one of the meanings of this particular king in the tarot. Which one? Anybody know? Anybody know? No, not that one, Demetra. I like all the kings, and I certainly, being an air sign, like the King of Swords, because that's air energy. But this one is specifically silent strength. And I know this is probably unfair to some of you guys who haven't watched me for very long, because I often say that when this one comes up. Not pentacles, not wands. It's only one left, y'all. Come on, he's got it. Come on. Come on, he's got, there you go, Jamie Lee. Let me pull you a card real quick, okay? Let me pull you a card. It's King of Cups. It is King of Cups, Jamie Lee. All right, guess what? The King of Swords is what came up. Okay. So, you know, I don't know if you're, I know, right? I don't know if you're an air sign. I'm going to turn this light on in here. I have to go live in my car right now because I live in a small community, y'all, and I can't get internet at my house. I have to drive to town, but I'm supposedly moving here in the next few weeks, so I'm real excited. Okay, you very, very well, if you're not an air sign, you may have one coming in, but this is certainly a mature energy. The King of Swords. Okay, Jamie Lee. The King of Swords is associated with wisdom and intuition, and often sought after for guidance from other people. Can cut through to the truth and see the truth sometimes when other people may struggle with that. The King of Swords can come across as abrupt, but at the end of the day, he is very lovey-dovey on the inside. But, you know, just like some air signs who have a, you know, sharp tongue, okay, Gemini with that struggle, okay, but just like that, all gooey on the inside, lovey-dovey, okay. So yeah, it's so I think this probably describes you, Jamie Lee, and it's probably, if you're single, what you got coming in, or maybe you're just going through a situation where you're maturing and becoming more intuitive we're always intuitive, but just kind of developing the ability to discern the voice of your intuition, which is super cool. Super, super cool, Jamie Lee. Okay, next question. What card is associated by some readers, occasionally me, as Cupid's arrows of love? Cupid's arrows of love. Yes, ma'am, Jamie Lee. Yes, ma'am. You know, you'll attract that, okay? Like attracts like, right? Anybody know what card some of the readers associate with Cupid's arrow? There you go. Breezy got it. Breezy. All right, Breezy, let's pull a card for you. I'm going to shuffle real quick so we can just shake things up a little bit. Okay, I don't know if I say this right, saying, okay, we are doing trivia to get a card, okay, so when you answer a question, okay, so you've got the Five of Wands, so, you know, this is the thing, it may be that you're surrounded by folks that are drama, okay, but you know what, this is okay, because as long as you can learn to rise above this and realize that at the end of the day, when you're in a situation like this, the best thing is to just kind of be stealth, maintain privacy, and rise above this stuff and learn to be stealth and rely on yourself. You know, does this make sense? So but take heart, because see this for what it is. If this is you, Breezy, you know, a lot of time what I associate with this cards is people that are fussing so much they don't even know who they're mad at, and you can see that well illustrated in this card. And many times they don't even know what they started fussing about to begin with. Cool for you, Breezy. So and wands is fire energy, of course, for what it's worth. But yeah, okay. So let's go off the wall and go out of the tarot. Anybody watch Criminal Minds? We're hitting Criminal Minds next, I think. Who watches Criminal Minds? Anybody a Criminal Minds, or you know, watched it or whatever? I know it's been a minute since they did their last season, but if there are any Criminal Minds fans here, no takers. Okay, we'll switch subjects. We'll go back to that maybe if we get some more folks in later who might know something about that. Okay. So last key, so we're doing trivia and you have to answer correctly, okay, to get a card. Okay, last time we did trivia, I asked a very off-the-wall question about myself, which no one could have known. They just strictly had to guess. And that was my favorite make of car, which is BMW. Who can tell me what BMW stands for? The 3 words that BMW stands for. Because I know, and it's not, a lot of people don't know what it stands for. So tell me what you guys think that BMW stands for. Does anybody know what BMW stands for? Who knows? Anybody know? BMW. All right, you need a hint. The middle word is motor. The middle word is motor. Do we need to come back to this one? Anybody know? Jacqueline, I don't know what that translates to, sweetie. I see it. Wait. Let me go back. Hold on. I just saw it. Hold on, I see it. All right, Galestine, I'm going to give it to you. Bavarian Motor Works. Okay, Galestine, let me pull a card for you. Hold on. Yes. Galestine, hold on just 1 second. We got that right. Okay. 4 of Wands, 1111 card. Right place, right time, right person. Marriage, blending of families. Strong, intense soul connection here. Okay. Either having children with someone and being very happy in the home, or blending of families, whichever the case may be. Blending, you know, like children already there, but certainly speaks to happy family and happy home, and an intense connection. So yeah, pretty cool card there. All right, so who can tell me? Oh, Breezy, that's funny. You know, most people think that it stands for Belgian Motor Works. So it's kind of funny. All right, who can tell me the mental health pioneer associated with the shadow self and did a lot of spoke to that a lot? Who can tell me the mental health pioneer that spoke to shadow self, shadow work, integration of the shadow? Who can tell me? No, close, but not Freud. Jamie Lee, I'm pulling you a card. Carl Jung is correct. J-U-N-G. Jamie Lee, let me pull you a card real quick. Let me pull you a card real quick, Jamie Lee. Let's see here. 3 of Wands, the card of self-healing, doing some work, being patient, and knowing that your ships are coming in right on time in divine timing. So there you go. There you go. Doing some work on yourself, and if you're coming together with someone, it's something with a lot of potential that if, you know, that somebody's coming in willing to do the work, take the time, divine timing, self-healing associated with the 3 of Wands. Fire energy too. So cool. So super cool. Yes, I like the 3 of Wands is always a nice card to get. Always a nice card to get. Okay. Who can tell me another word for the shadow self? Who can tell me another word for it, or like even a definition of something about it? Your shadow self, what is it? Tell me something about it. Tell me something that I don't know. Yes, Carl Jung is correct. Oh, well, there you go. Well, you're gonna, I mean, that's what's coming in for you, Gallus. Yeah, and I may say your name wrong, and if so, I'm sorry. Who can tell me another word for shadow self or even a definition? Jacqueline Jones. Ding, 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 ding. It is the subconscious by which, by definition, we are unaware of what is in there. Nope, Lisa P., it's different from the ego, but it is an aspect of you. Okay, wait, who was that? Wait a minute, I gotta see who this was again. Jacqueline. Jacqueline, I'm gonna pull a card for you real quick. Real quick. All right, strength card. Okay, you pulled the Leo card, spiritual muscles that you're working on, and a lot of inner courage. This is a very telling card because to me this speaks to somebody who has overcome a lot in a very healthy way and matured and found their strengths they didn't even know they had. You very well may have something like this coming in a romantic sense too, but definitely a lot of maturing in you that is going on or has gone on. You know, we're always maturing and growing. So, you know, I would say that, you know, even if you have done that, I think that will continue with that card coming out like it did, Jacqueline. So cool. Good. Okay, who can tell me? Let me pull out a card. I won't show y'all what it is. Who can tell me the card associated with the zodiac sign of Taurus? Who can give me the name of the card associated with the zodiac sign of Taurus many times? Jacqueline, cool. Good for you. Anybody know the card associated with the zodiac sign of Taurus? Who's got a guess for me? Red. No, she cheated. She's a tarot reader, but I'm going to pull a card for her anyway. Red's Tarot, good to see you, love. How you doing? Let me pull a card for you. Woo! Speak of silent strength. There he is. A lot of emotion and maturity, emotional maturity, emotional availability. I think you're going here, which is exactly what's coming in for you. And if you're in a relationship, I think there's a lot of maturing. Thank you, Red's Tarot. Back at you, my friend. Back at you. But yeah, a lot of emotional availability and emotional mature. Silent strength. This is the one who knows your favorite flowers. If you like flowers, Red's Tarot, if it's tacos, they're going to get the kind you like. Not because you told them, not because they asked, but because that you didn't even know they overheard you telling your bestie what your faves were. So there you go. I love the King of Cups. He's awesome. Water energy, as you well know, I'm sure. So let's see. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Minnie Lynn. Welcome in. All right. Let's ask. And let's see. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Who can give me one of the 3 distance cards that I use anyway? That I associate with either acting distance, being at a distance, or thank you, Red's Tarot, or like a change of address, or commuting like a long distance to work. Any of those things. There are 3 cards that I use. Not the 2, not the world, not the world. Kisa, ding, ding, ding. That's one of the 3. Chariot. The other 2 are Knight of Wands and 8 of Wands. Okay, those are all distance cards. Woo, look at you go, Kisa. Aquarius energy here for what it's worth. Make a wish, girl. You got the Star card, the card of hope and healing and optimism and better days ahead. Highly spiritual card. I think we're describing you and the person that probably is either in your life or coming in, because like attracts like. So I like that. Cool. Hey, Susie G, what's up? What's up, my friend? Good to see ya. Thank y'all so much. Yes, ma'am, Kisa, my pleasure. I love doing this. It's so cool. Pearlstone, you're right. 8 of Wands is one of them. 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Chariot card. Yes, absolutely. So let's see. Let's think of another. Let me look and just get one. Which ace represents triumph over adversity? Which ace represents triumph over adversity? That's one of the meanings of this ace, is triumph over adversity. Anybody know? Who's got a guess for me? Triumph over Susie G, triumph over adversity. There you go. All right, I'm going to pull you a card, Susie G. Oh, Temperance card. This is Sagittarian energy. It is a divine timing card. People hate divine timing cards, but you know what? It's okay. It's about optimism and faith and healing and hope. This is a highly spiritual card, and I love the Temperance card, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful card. You may have, but it tells me that you're trusting the process, and you are Empress Within. Hey, Jenna LF. Guess what we're doing at Jenna LF? You mentioned it. I think I saw it today in the comments, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. So here we are. Thank you, MD. Aren't you sweet? But anyway, I love this, Susie, for you. It's a beautiful card. It's one of my favorite cards. I have a lot of favorites. I don't have one favorite, but I have a lot of favorites that are in here. Okay, let's switch over and do something random. Let me think random. Let me think about this. All right, we're going over to all right, do we have enough folks here? We got any Criminal Minds fans? Anybody Criminal Minds? Yes, ma'am, Susie G. It sure does. It sure does. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's exactly what that means. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on, somebody. Who knows? I want to do a Criminal Minds, and I don't have any takers here. Come on, this is so much fun. Okay, Empress Within. All right, let's think about this. All right, I said this last time, Empress Within. I don't know if you made it, but I'm going to ask it again. This is kind of a joke. You guys know, if you've watched me for very long, you know how I feel. I don't believe like there's a one end-all be-all twin flame. I do believe in twin flame energy, though. All right, here we go, Empress Within. All right, of all the characters, I joke about one of the characters being my twin flame. Who is it? Who is the character that I say is my twin flame? Okay, wait. Jenna LF. She got it. Jenna LF. I got to give it to her, Jacqueline, because she got it. Jenna, hold on. Let me get you a card. I know. I love me some Aaron Hotchner. I love all of them, y'all. I love Reed. Now, Reed is my Empress. Reed is my daughter's twin flame. Okay, she loves Reed. She loves the Good Doctor, which he's a hottie. I get it totally. So yes. Oh, not girl. The Heart's True Home coming in. Soul Connection. This is the Knight in Shining Armor of the Tarot deck. Get on with your bad self. A lot of emotion, water energy right here, maybe. I don't get too hung up on the Zodiac side of it, but you know what? I sure get hung up on the card meaning. I don't know where you are in this, but I think you got something pretty promising coming in. Heart's True Home. That is lasting, too. That's somebody. I know, Jenna, and isn't that cool? And he's your crush. I know, I love him, Empress. He's so hot. Oh, they all are, though, man. Morgan, oh, my God. Whoo, be still my heart. Yes, Knight of Cups. It's the Knight in Shining Armor of the Tarot deck. You got that right. But yeah, Heart's True Home, that's a lasting relationship. Somebody that knows what they want. They're ready to settle down. The energy of that card is, I've been around the world, not always literally, and I've seen a lot of folks, and I've, experienced a lot of relationships, and you're exactly what I was looking for. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's see. Okay, I know a lot of you guys watch Tyler. Sometimes I'll pop into Tyler's chats, and I make a joke about, and it relates to Tyler's interest, okay? There is your big hint, and the trivia question is this. If you've ever seen me in one of Tyler's chats, hey, Divine, how's it going? Auntie Karen is here. We are doing trivia. So this is like an off-the-wall one about, it involves Tyler. Sometimes I pop into his chats, and it relates to something that has to do with Tyler. Okay, this is a Tyler question, but it's what Karen says in Tyler's chats. I will often say, blank is my twin flame, and it's like a real funny thing, and sometimes people laugh about it. So who that that is in not potato, oh God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, Anjali. Oh, that's not Tyler. MD got it. I always say Chucky is my twin flame, and people die. Okay, MD, I'm pulling you a card. It's Chucky, but all of those are hilarious. Yeah, Potato Head would be hilarious, right? I know, that is too funny if I said, but were you guys in there the other day when Potato Head super chatted Tyler? Oh my God, I thought I was going to bust out dying laughing. It's kind of like a love-hate thing, right? Yes, Jenna, I know, it was funny. Brian would be fine, you know. I bet that's not his real picture, but that picture, he's a hottie. All right, MD, I'm pulling you MD, I'm pulling you a card. And yes, Divine, that was the name that the Potato Head was using. That is hilarious. Okay, you know what, MD, I pulled this and I pulled it in reverse, which is super cool. I think you've had some drama that was in the past. You may still be surrounded by it, but here's what you did. You said, you know what? I'm rising above this crap. I can depend on myself. I'm not going to get involved in all this testing my petty, you know, and because these folks, they are fussing about stuff. They don't even know what they're fussing about many times, and they don't even know how it all started. Me, I'm rising above this thing. I'm the phoenix. I'm the eagle rising above all this junk. And I'm doing me. I can rely on me, and I don't need all these folks. Sometimes it's a coworker situation. Sometimes it's family. Sometimes it can be in relationship too, but I like it. It's a growth thing, and it's outgrowing toxicity is what it is. So it's, oh, did Tyler do a pet reading yesterday? And I missed it? Okay. The Tyler pet reading, I guess it's probably been about 6 months ago. He did a pet reading for all signs, and I can't tell you how many times I've watched the whole thing, okay? I will cry. I will be so, I can't even. He couldn't get through that first pet reading. I thought I was going to roll in the floor. You know, isn't that hilarious? I thought I was going to die, which many times I can, y'all. Sometimes I'll watch his things and watch all the signs just because he's so damn funny. Yeah, he was funny when Potato Head sent him that, and it wasn't but $1.99. I think that may be like that one of the cheapest super chats you can send, which is fine. I mean, it was funny. But when Tyler couldn't breathe. He was laughing so hard. You know, he was laughing so hard. Oh, I hit you, MD? Where'd you go? Did I really? Oh, cool. Neighbor? Oh, that's hilarious. You know, that might be funny. You know, but anyway, let's think of another trivia question. You watch Rich? Oh, that's cool. I watch Tyler, Rich. I watch Chris at Minnow Pond. I watch Ant sometimes. And, I like Molly too. And, she's cool. And, yeah, those are some of the ones that I like to watch. Okay. So, trivia question about me. Yeah, I love him. I like, Rambling Mike is so cool. He's so sweet. Devon, is he not? I just want to go up and just hug him. He's just looks so huggable. You know, he's got such a sweet, sweet energy. He really does. I love his reading style. It's super sweet. He's just adorable. You know, he's just, you know, he really does. He must have done just a crap ton of energy work because he's so loving. And, you know, I just really aspire to be so loving and patient like him, because I can be, you know, a mess, but it is what it is, right? I'm working on me. I'm not perfect yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better every day, right? But okay, trivia question about me. And this is probably going to be a cheat for those of you who've watched me for any length of time. You'll probably know this. Your favorite hippie. Oh, that's so cute, Divine. That is so cute. All right, so in the spiritual community on YouTube, there is a reader who is my personal mentor. And I learned more about what my current beliefs are from this particular person. And this person inspired me. Jenna LF, ding, ding, ding. You got it. Jenna LF, that be the one. That's the man. I learned a lot from a lot of them, okay? But, that's my mentor. One day I want to grow up. You know, he's like, what, at least 20-something years younger than me probably. But you know what? He's my big spiritual brother. And I want to grow up to be just like him. I really do. He's a man. Thank you, Jenna LF. You are so sweet. All right. So, Jenna LF, I'm going to pull a card for you. Gonna pull a card for you. Yes, he is an incredible energy worker. Very, very skilled energy worker. Girl, Jenna, can we talk? Okay, can we just talk? Can we talk, Jenna LF? Do you see this, Jenna LF? This is the 1111 card, okay? Strong soul connection, and being at the right place at the right time. This is marriage, blending a family, or having children, whichever the case may be. Happy home, happy marriage, lasting. This is a very intense, strong soul connection, slated to last. Yes, family is right. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. So good card for you. Good card for you. Hey, and I hope I say this right. Hazel Gonzalez, I hope I say that right. MD, it's Rich Lop. He has a tarot channel, and then he has Rich and Leah, where he does his serious chats, where you can really get the nuggets if you're interested in that. And he does weekend morning chats, which are amazing. Yes, Jenna LF, really good, really good. And also confirmation that you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now, too. That's it, Divine, Rich and Leah behind the scenes. Oh, cool. I'm glad I pronounced it right. Let's do another. Okay, here's a trivia question you might have heard me say, or Rich too. I got this. I learned this from him, and I've learned it to be true. There is a term when you manifest what you fear or what you're trying to avoid, and it is 2 words. What is it called? Hey, Jaswinder, how you doing? If it is called blank, and it is when you manifest exactly what you're trying to not manifest, okay? Jenna LF, ding, ding, ding. Let's pull a card for you. Let's pull a card. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Are you vibing? Are you vibing and happy single and making your money? This can be the card of self-employment. Your money's about to get better. There you go. Super cool. Coins are family, probably coins. Look at this woman. She's got it all together, Jenna. That's you. I love it. I love it. We're actually always unconsciously manifesting, Lisa P. We don't realize it, but law of attraction is working whether we realize it or not. Jaswinder, we are doing trivia questions, and that's how you get a card, is answer a trivia question correctly. So that's what this is about. Let me take, yes. Oh, there you go, Jenna LF. Get on with your bad self. Yes, what you think about the most, you will attract. You got right. Well, you might get one. Well, you're manifesting based on your subconscious belief, which by definition, you're unaware of. Galistine, if that helps. Your shadow self, subconscious, same thing. Yes, Divine, you can, if you obsess over something or you chase it or anything of that nature, it will run from you. You're absolutely right. Yep. And we're programmed to reverse manifest. That's another thing from birth, so yes, absolutely, Divine. You're absolutely right. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. Speaking of the subconscious. Okay. As you know, many of you may know this because I say this, in my subconscious, okay, we all have the shadow self. There are things that I think about myself that I'm unaware of, okay? So, what if, Jenna LF, can I use you for my guinea pig? I'm going to pick on you and let you be my guinea pig, okay? So what if Jenna LF and I are, out and about, and I look at her and she does something that triggers me, and I look at her and but she's not really done anything wrong, but I look at her and I say, you're just rude. You're rude. There is a term for that. When in my subconscious I believe that, but there is a term for what I just did. Who can tell me that term? That's the next trivia question. You call that blanking when I just did that. Whenever I tell Jenna LF that she's rude. Close, Dana. It is triggered. It's there it is, Jacqueline Jones. Projection. Projecting how I feel about myself without even realizing it onto Jenna LF. Who was the first one? Wait a minute. I saw it. Let me go back. Who was my first projecting? Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Yep. And all those readings that I did yesterday, where I said how the person feels about you, I didn't in one of them say it. And often that is projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. Jacqueline. Some peace coming, some better communication, clearing of the air in a situation. If you feel like something has been at a roadblock, the roadblocks are this way, but it's opening up, okay? And if you were having trouble seeing or, following your intuition, that's sharpening up as well, okay? So I like that. Hey, Donna, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We the spiritual gangsters up in here, and we're doing trivia, and whoever gets the first answer right, Donna. Martisha, welcome, beautiful soul. That's the beautiful girl right there from Georgia. So anyway, we're doing trivia, and whoever does the first answer correctly, we pull a card and just kind of give them a quick little message. Susan, how's it go? Barb, hey, what you doing, girl? Good to see you. My God, I'm so glad to see you, Barb. It is good to see you up in the house. Okay, so we're doing trivia questions, and then we're pulling a card to give answers for it. All right, so let's do another trivia question. I'm going to pull a card. I am going to pull a card. Hold on a minute. Okay. There are 4 queens in the tarot. 2 of them have a description of this. They have no problem swiftly but kindly cutting out that which no longer aligns with where they're going. Who can tell me one of those 2 queens? Who can tell me? Barb, you got it. Ding, 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 Barb. Okay, Barb, I'm pulling a card for you. Barb. It is swords and wands to answer the question, Barb. You got swords, and that is one of the 2. Yep, they will cut you out and smile at you and tell you they hope you eat, but at somebody else's table, right? Barb, new opportunity. Look at here. It's an intuitive leap of faith you're about to take. Could be love, could be a job. I don't know. You probably know. So, Barb, I say I'm the Queen of Swords all the time because I'm an air sign and I got a sharp tongue, which is kind of bad, I know. But anyway, it is what it is. But Barb, it's an intuitive leap of faith. Barb, also the advice of this is this. To lighten up and be sure to have fun and just laugh. Okay, watch a Medea movie just for giggles. Do something mindless that's funny, that doesn't really have to require a bit of brain power. And you know what? Medea for me many times, Barb, is self-care, And Farad, hi, we are doing trivia, and so anyway, we're doing a question, and whoever gets off with their heads, Queen of Swords. That's freaking funny, Divine. Oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dying laughing, y'all. That's too hilarious. Yes, trivia is going down. All right, so let's see. What if we ask something off the wall? Another Criminal Minds? Let's see. Let me think about this. Yep, the first one to get the answer correct gets the card pull correct. That's right. That's absolutely... No, Farad, there's no list. You just are the first to answer a question correctly, and then you get a card pull whenever I ask. And I'm trying to think of a question right now, Farad. So it's first come, first serve on whoever gets an answer correct. Oh, what's the card of holding on? Still holding on to something, usually from the past. Can't let you go. What is that? Yeah, Diaz Yadel, and I hope I got that right. You were the first one, so I'm going to pull, yeah, and I hope I said that right, Yadel. King of Swords, bossing up, aren't you? Getting into some wisdom and some intuitive abilities and really maturing. And this is probably describing the energies of what you may have coming in, okay? This is air energy, speaking of swords, right? and can come across a little abrupt, but really lovey-dovey on the inside, okay? Can cut through and see the truth in matters, very wise, and often gone to for advice many times, because this energy is somebody who can see, like, the cut through to the real truth, just a lot of wisdom. And I know, right, Connie? But I'm asking off-the-wall stuff, too. All right, Criminal Minds. I'm trying to think of a good Criminal Minds one. Okay. All right, Criminal Minds, and I apologize if you don't watch Criminal Minds. We'll get back to some tarot that you can do. All right. Penelope, the computer guru on there, who is just the master hacker. Before she came to work for the FBI, she was kind of, you know, in the dark web and did her thing, and she had like a name that she was known by. Who can tell me the name that she was known by before joining the FBI? Who can tell me? Who can tell me that? Anybody know? Anybody know? Not Bones, Tracy. Not Bones. Anybody know? That's close, Connie. You're so close. Not Reed. That's a different character. Oh, so close, Jodelle. You might get it. You might get it. Gosh. Y'all are all around it, man. Charm and harm. That's cute, Jacqueline. No, but that's cute. She was a force to be reckoned with, though, before she... In fact, she was in trouble with the FBI, and they made her... no, not Baby Hack. And that's how they made her join. Not Baby Gal. Not Baby Gal. Man, my daughter would shred y'all on this. She is a criminal. She knows more about it than I do. Y'all, she is so funny. It's Black Widow. All right. So, all right. That's that. All right. Cute, Donna, but no. Jenna LF, I'm J.A. I think I'm going to go home and watch some binge on Criminal Minds when I get done with this. Okay, who can tell? Well, I don't know. That's probably too easy. I know, Jenna LF, right? I'm trying to think. I can't think of one. Do y'all want tarot, spirituality, or what? Let me look at a card, and I will. Who can tell me a pregnancy card? Anybody know a pregnancy card? Tarot, okay. Yadel Diaz. Let's pull for you. Diaz, I know I'm saying that right. Ooh, taking a rest, going inside, patching up your heart. Probably just came through something that was kind of stressful, and you're advised to just take your time and spend time in meditation and doing your shadow work, and you're doing the right thing if you're taking a break from something that was very stressful and straining for you. So there you go, Yadel, and I hope I said that right. The pregnancy cards, Empress is certainly one. Ace of Wands is one, and sometimes the Queen of Cups can be, depending on the deck. She is pregnant in my deck. You can look at the picture and tell. I don't know if I can find it. Look, there's the Ace of Wands right there, speaking of that, right? What is, no, not the world. Let's see. What is the card that, the Zodiac card that is associated with Aquarius? The Zodiac sign of Aquarius. What, anybody know? Lisa P. Lisa P. Lisa P. Ding, ding, ding. Guess what you pulled, Lisa P? Intense connection right here. A lot of passion, a lot of attraction right here. The Lover's card, the Gemini card sometimes. It's the card of also making decisions and taking the high road and just being advised to take the high road. So beautiful card for you. A lot of passion. If you're not involved with somebody, well, guess what? This one's going to knock your socks off. It's going to be very, very, very intense, twin flamish, and I'm cautioned about using that word because I don't believe in one twin flame end all be all, but I definitely know there is twin flame energy out there, okay? So cool, cool, cool. Beautiful card to pull. Of course, I like it being a Gemini myself, right? And so, no, actually, Lola, I have 2 cards in my deck that could represent Leo energy, but that's usually pretty universally associated with Gemini energy. Yes, ma'am, Lisa P. So, let's see. Oh, hey, Leah, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I see you now. It's hard because, and I will tell y'all, sometimes I have my phone and sometimes I miss some of the chat comments, and I'm so sorry if I do that. Let's see here. What? Yep. Hey, Connie Martin. Yeah, one person first. Okay, who can give me a card that represents physical attraction other than the Lovers, since we just did that? Gypsy Bones! Welcome, welcome. I love her name. That is so cool. So who can represent, yep, Hazel, you got it. Wands energy, yep. The Nine of Cups, emotional and material fulfillment. And what this card represents is this for you, Hazel. It means that you're bringing this all about inside first, and that is how it manifests outside. As within, so without. And you're overflowing. This is the I'm fine regardless card. If somebody comes into your life, they add to an already great situation. A very, very, very healthy place to be, to manifest something very, very special, because you want to manifest somebody just like this. Well, you will if that's where you are. So there you go. Perfect. So that's really something that would be slated for success coming in for you. So I love the Nine of Cups. It's a beautiful card. Yes, absolutely. It is wishes fulfilled. Barb, you're absolutely correct. I'm sorry, Divine. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Which card represents divine guidance? Divinely guided, divine guidance. Yep, don't give up. Anybody know that one? Divine guidance, divinely guided. Lola Marie, cool. Kind of. It's more divine. That's more about being in the right place at the right time. Gypsy Bones. Ding, ding, ding. Divinely guided. There you go, Gypsy Bones. You pulled the Star card too. Make a wish. Aquarian energy, hope, healing, better days ahead. Every reason to be optimistic. A highly spiritual card, okay? Somebody who does not back away from shadow work and meditation and, self-care. And beautiful. One of my favorite cards. Make a wish. There it is for you. It's coming in for you because that's you. You're Aquarius. Well, guess what? Gypsy Bones, that means you're stepping into your full potential as an Aquarian. Get on with your bad self. Get on with your bad self. There you are. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for cards to try to get ideas here. Let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, the High Priest, yes, because that is sometimes, in certain decks, the Hierophant is the High Priest. You know what, you're right. And I'm spoiled. A color, okay, color. Some of you probably know this. I asked this last time, but I feel like it's not fair to those. This is their first time if I ask my favorite. What's my second favorite color? What's my second favorite color? Who knows? Who can guess? And nobody's ever heard this. That's my first, Barb. That's my first. I don't see it yet. I see, Nicole Rollins. Ding, 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 ding. Daffodil yellow it is. Nicole, let me pull a card for you, Nicole Rollins. And I hope I said your last name right. Oh, no, I don't like orange. Orange is probably the only color I just dislike. And it's probably because I'm an Alabama fan and that's Auburn. But, okay. Nicole. All right, Nicole, here we go. We got you. Nine of Swords. It came out in reverse, which is super cool. That means this: you just came through a rough time, probably a heartbreak. But you know what? If you're not already where I'm about to describe, you're headed here. And that is this: you're coming towards optimism, light at the end of the tunnel, and better days ahead, and peace and healing. So this is a super cool card. You're overcoming feelings of loneliness and missing someone and patching up your heart many times when this card comes up, and it's air energy. So great card. And it did come out in the reverse, which is good. I want to see that for you. So awesome, awesome, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Let's see. Let me think of another one. Let me think. Who knows my favorite flower? And I've never said it. My favorite animal, anything furry and friendly. Truthfully. Yeah, Nicole. Look at you. Look at you, Nicole. Nicole. You got the Five of Swords reversed. You're overcoming some drama, dear. You're overcoming some turmoil. There you go. And you know what? I think maybe somebody was dishonest to you in your past, but you're healing from it, okay? All right? So super cool. And this speaks to you being honest as well when it comes out in the reversed. Yay! Your intuition is peaking. Yay! There you go. There you go. Highly intuitive. There you go. I love all of those cards. Every one of them. I love sunflowers too. I just gave away my favorite football team, so y'all know that. Hey, Kids Zoo. I actually do have a favorite animal, and if you've watched me very much, or if you've seen me in these chats, you know what it is. Anybody take a guess? I like lilacs too, and I do. That's so cute, Jenna. I like all the animals I see, but I don't see it yet. Ha! A hippo. I'll tell y'all a funny story about hippo, Anita, if you'll remind me. No, but that's a good singer, though, Zenigavy. Michelle 23. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Michelle 23. I love owls, too. Y'all are right. That's my spirit animal. But horse, Michelle, let's pull a card for you, Michelle. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. My cards got discombobulated. Hold on. They got facing different directions, Michelle. I like anything furry and friendly. If people ask me if I'm a dog or a cat person, I'm like, yes, I am. Okay, Michelle, hold on. Yes, I love horses. I've had them a lot in my life, been very blessed to own them, and they are amazing, amazing animals. Okay, I was told to go to the bottom of the deck, and there it is in the upper right, Aquarius card. Hope, healing, better days ahead, and every reason to be optimistic in every area. A highly spiritual card, somebody who has overcome a lot and healed from a lot. And super, super cool card for you. So I like that a lot for you. And again, Aquarian energy, maybe, maybe not, but definitely every reason. And it's the Make-A-Wish card too. It's the Make-A-Wish card. So there you go. I actually broke a horse once, y'all. I say broke. I don't like the term broke. I like just started, you know. That's not fair, Zaniga, because my favorite numbers, well, I don't know. I have a lot of numbers that I like, but I like threes a lot, and that's in my title. You are welcome, Michelle 23. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Let me think about this. Who knows my moon sign? Who can guess my moon sign? Who can guess my moon? Some of you guys know if you've been here for a minute. No, not Scorpio, not Gemini. I am very Gemini, but it ain't in my moon. Martisha knows. My girl from Hotlanta knows. Martisha, hold on a minute, girl. We're going to get you a card. Martisha got that cappy placement. Martisha. Hey, Misty, that is so cute. Martisha, let me pull a card for you. Knight of Swords in reverse. You are done jumping into things. Yes, you are. You're not acting on impulse anymore. You're done with in and out energy too. Yep. You know what? I think you're very prudent about making decisions and not making them out of impulse or ego, but more about being intuitively led. This is a good card to get in the reverse. So cool. Knight of Swords. There you go. I like it for you. I like it too, Marie. Thank you so much. It's fun, and I enjoy doing it too. It's fun. What kind of leap of faith does the Fool card take? What kind? Give me the description. Thank you, Barb. What kind of leap of faith does the Fool make? That Jenna, intuitive. There you go. You see, he's taking a chance by walking on this tightrope, but does he have his balance? Yes. All right, Jenna. I think that was Jenna, wasn't it? Isn't that who said it first? Hold on. It's an intuitively led leap of faith. Oh, let's see here. Let's go back. Jenna, intuitively led leap of faith. Jenna LF. Jenna, you're patching your heart up. Okay, it's getting better for you. You know, and I know that some days are rough, but I think you're starting to see some peace. If not, you will very, very soon. Okay. And this speaks to faithfulness that's coming in for you too, because we got this is my third party card, but you pulled it in the reverse. I like this chat too. And I hope I'm saying that right. Zinagiva, or I hope I'm saying that right. Y'all, I probably massacre names, and I'm so sorry if I do that. Stephanie, Cappy girl, good to see ya. Good. I'm glad you're seeing some peace. Oh, and that's air energy for what it's worth, swords. Let's see. Bigger worries than his third party. I love it. I'm looking for a card to try to get some ideas about which card is sailing onto calmer waters? Anybody know? Sailing onto calmer waters. Done fighting, sailing on to calmer waters. Yep, and there it is, right there. Six of Swords. There you go. Hey, C, good to see you. Okay, wait a minute. Who was it that said that? Hold on, let me go back. Six of Swords. Yeah, it was, yeah, and I hope, Yadel, I am probably masking. I'm so sorry. All right, hold on a minute, y'all. Oh, you're going through a transformation, Yadel. Clearing out old energy, doing shadow work, and making room for something bigger and better and more happier and more exciting. Transformation right here. Beautiful card. Putting an end to things that no longer serve you. And this is Scorpio energy for what it's worth. But you know what? The Death card is the most misunderstood card in the tarot deck. It's a beautiful card, okay? It is about transformation many times. It does not always mean endings, okay? Hey, Paula, you're not invisible. It's just, Paula, if I miss anybody in the chat, Paula, I am so sorry. Really, Adele, but I'm on my phone, and sometimes the chats disappear, and I have to press a couple of buttons to get them to come back up. And so I am so sorry if I miss anyone. It is not me intentional. I promise you that. Let's see here. Paula, I did see your Six of Swords, but Yadel, Nicole, and Ann all beat you. So I see ya. I definitely see you, Paula. Thank you, Misty. You know, I got to tell y'all a funny story about my hair. You guys know, you know, I am not an astrologer pixie, but I don't, so I can't answer that question. I know enough about astrology to be dangerous. I actually know a little bit. I love all the signs, y'all, and we did a rundown the other day. I went through all the signs and said their strengths and their weaknesses, which was kind of fun. But oh, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Golly. Gemini mind with ADHD, y'all. Oh, the hair thing, Misty. Okay, so funny hair story. As y'all know, I mean, I got enough hair for 3 people here, and it is really my hair. I mean, you can see that. Don't look at the gray roots, okay? But you know, but anyway, okay, funny story. So I know I have a lot of hair, and y'all, believe it or not, my hair is naturally curly, right? So it takes me like 30 minutes with a $150 flat iron to flatten it. And anyway, on Tyler's thing, when I collabed with Tyler, somebody asked, is she wearing a wig? Which I totally understand. So, but what I thought was freaking hilarious, and I went back to the comments, and I was like, yes, it's a $2 wig. It's a $2 wig that I'm wearing. Yes, yes, yes. I'm the one that wears the $2 wig, right? This is what color it was in high school. It was real close to this color. I was a natural redhead. Now we're enhanced chemically, but it's the 56, almost 57 is disease, So anyway, but I thought that $2 wig thing, when somebody asked about that wig, I was just about to die. I know, Barb, right? So anyway, look at the butterfly things, Misty. That's too cute. So let's come up with another question. All right, when this card comes out in reverse, it can mean one of several things. Thank you, Jesse. This card that I'm referring to, when it comes out in reverse, it can mean manipulative or self-sabotage or just sabotaging something. Anybody know what this card comes out? If it comes out in reverse, that's what it means. I'm not a dragon. I'm considered fae. But no. I'm looking. Yadel! There it is. One of my 2 Gemini cards. But yes. Okay, and sometimes this one, depending on what's around, it can be manipulative anyway. But Yadel, I'm going to pull a card for you. Look at, okay. 4 of Wands. Being in the right place at the right time. Trusting the process, yes. And you got something coming in very promising. It's a strong soul connection. Happy family, happy home, having children together, or blending of families. Take what resonates. But yes, fire energy too, for what it's worth. So super cool. Soul tribe. Well, see, I always call it soul tribe. It's really your soul connections that you kind of, connect to, and that your support, your spiritual friends, spiritual gangsters sometimes. I agree, Barb. That is a nice card to pull. That's a marriage card, that 4 of Wands too. Super cool. Super cool. But yeah, so anyway, yes, I agree. Zenigavine, I hope I'm saying it. God, I hate whenever I can't say names, y'all. It makes me so embarrassed. It makes me feel bad, because I would, nobody massacres my name. My name is Karen, and everybody knows that name from all the hilarious memes, y'all. And I know I can step into that energy sometimes. I try real hard not to. I'm struggling with people who make silly comments. I guess y'all probably have noticed that by now, but, I'll get better. I'll quit doing that one day, right? At least I'm not calling people, potato heads in the comments. Kids Zoo, we're doing trivia. Okay, I'll tell you what, Kids Zoo, I'll pull you a card. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles, the card of divine timing. Zenny, okay. The card of divine timing, knowing that you're in the right place at the right time, trusting the process, knowing that abundance in every area is coming in as long as you just slow and steady. Do your work, your energy work, you are going to manifest abundance in every area. Thank you, Zenny. That's super sweet of you to say. I got these at Macy's Underground, which is kind of like the bargain basement at the Macy's up in Birmingham. Thank you, Jesse. I'm so thankful you're here. I'm thankful for all of you guys. You guys make me smile so many times with the things that you say, and I see the comments, and sometimes I can't always, reply to all of them, and but I read them all. I do. I read them a lot. So anyway, let me see if I can come up with another. Name a card that represents past energy, like somebody from your past coming back. There's several that it could be. Name one. Anybody? That could speak to reconciliation or renewal of something from the past. And ding, ding, ding. Martisha, you're right too. 6 of Cups is one of them. I'll give them all in a minute. And let me pull a card for you. That darn 6 of Cups, man. Bottom of the deck for you, Anne. That's what we're told to do. All right, 5 of Swords in reverse. You're overcoming some drama. You may have dealt with some deception in the past, but you yourself are honest, and that is what you have coming in next time. Air energy. and overcoming some overthinking or some inner turmoil. I agree, Barb. Here, Barb, you are absolutely right. To heck with that past, right? And but yeah, overcoming some things. So I like this for you a lot. Super cool, super cool. I know they are fast, aren't they, Zenny? Really, really fast. It's crazy. Oh, okay. So some of the cards that can represent the past. The Judgment in the upright can speak to the past. Two of Cups can speak to reconciliation sometimes. Not always that, but sometimes. And then, of course, as you guys know, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can also speak to nostalgia. It can also speak to something that makes you kind of have a new lease on your vision, like you see things through the eyes of a child, not like in a naive, immature way, but like just fresh before we knew that people could be mean in the world kind of view, just like a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? And so sometimes the Six of Cups can mean that too. But anyway, of course, Nisha, there's always good things about you, honey. There's good things about all of us. Yes, there's good stuff. Innocence, absolutely, Jacqueline. Innocence, absolutely. Anyway, yeah, the Judgment, Miss Roxy Fool, you're right. It can certainly, the Judgment card can mean a couple of different things. It can mean outcomes not being set in stone. It can speak to needing to make a judgment call. And in the reverse, judgment means that are obstacles that are felt, that are that whoever you're reading for, say I'm reading for like how a person feels about you, because this came out sometimes in the recent readings from yesterday. The judgment will come out reverse, and what that means is in the person's mind, the obstacles that are there are too much to overcome. And if I'm reading for you, in your mind, you feel like these obstacles are too much to overcome. So it kind of depends on who you're reading for, whether it's the person or the person they're dealing with, if that makes sense. But the judgment in reverse can speak to that many times too. Or somebody just not stepping up to make a judgment call when they need to, if that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely, Connie. I do this, I do Soul Fam chats sometimes. Quebec, Canada, and so good to have you. Hey, my bestie is in Canada. So, actually, it's funny, Tracy. I don't know. My Taurus card is the Hierophant, and Libra for me is the Justice card. Yeah. So, but yeah, y'all just want to do some chatting from now on, from here on out for the next few minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Is that okay if we chit chat? Does anybody care? Okay, Nisha, let me speak to that, baby. Do not fear. You will manifest what you fear. It's called reverse manifestation, sweetie. Do not fear that. Do not manifest that. Walk as if you know for a fact that your baby is healthy, your baby is fine, and you are going to have a perfectly beautiful baby. Everything is going to be fine. Barb, thank you so much. Many blessings. Thank you for popping in, Barb. I truly, I know you're one of Tyler's mods, and that makes me feel very honored. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And yes, Nisha, my prayers are with you too. I'm sending positive thoughts and all the healing, healthy energy coming to you, and wishing you just the absolute best. I don't know about Scorpio moon energy, Jesse. I don't. My moon is in Capricorn. The moon in general, supposedly, they say that the moon is more about who you are than your sun sign. I think there's a lot of truth to that. I'm a Capricorn. Other hobbies, I love horses and I love animals. I like walks in nature in general. Just to speak to that, Zenny. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought. God, I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. Oh, your moon sign. They say it has more to do than your sun sign. And the older I get, the more I come in into my moon, which is Capricorn. But I'm a double Gemini. I'm a Gemini sun and a Gemini rising. And when people meet, your rising is what people is like first impressions. And they say many times it's like your mask, if that makes sense. And I know I come across very Gemini, very air energy, because I will talk your head off, and that is me. But what's really funny is You're a double Scorpio. Okay. I like Scorpio, especially Scorpio women. I've had a lot of female Scorpio friends that were just loyal and awesome. My mother was a Scorpio, and she was my bestie. I lost her from this phase of her journey in 2013, and it's really funny. I was sitting on my back steps this morning over coffee having a conversation with my mother, so I miss her a lot. She was a very, very deep Scorpio. Very deep Scorpio. But I've got some Scorpio friends now who are very, very sweet. My daughter's father, we didn't make it romantically, is Scorpio as well. And your mom's a Gemini. Okay, okay. But, I have a lot of Taurus in my chart in the other placements. And it's not like it's in major placements, but it's in so many placements that it still has a big influences. Thank you, Zenny. And of course, that Capricorn moon. So I will go home, like after this. I love this. I love interacting with people, but I will go home and go in complete hermit mode. I will go in my room and I am just, in total hermit zone. It's almost like I don't have Virgo in my chart, but you would think that I did, right? And all right, there we go. All right, I turned it back on. What got me into tarot reading? Very, that is such a story. This whole journey, which has been about 4.5 years, has been the best, craziest, most painful, most rewarding, peace-bringing roller coaster ride that I can ever imagine. And I started this channel back in August, but 4.5 years ago, I had a tower moment like no other. And it was a major, major, major heartbreak. And at that point, my spiritual path was totally 100% different than it is now. And it took me a long time to figure out the path to peace and healing and letting go. And I didn't know that, Annette. Now I've learned something. But at any rate, I got hung up in a lot of the minds along the healing minefield. I got hung up in the toxic twin flame teachings. Now, this was a strong soul connection, honoring a soul contract, okay, to wake me up. And I literally died. I'm a whole different person than I was then. I did not think peace was really possible in my whole life, and I was over 50 before I really experienced peace for the first time. And so at a soul level, I'm very thankful to that individual. But it was hard. It was tough. I can honestly say that for the first time in my whole life, I found peace. I have not tried ayahuasca, but you know what? I saw a thing a while back about that from, what is that girl's name that does the spiritual stuff? And I like her. I subscribe to her. She doesn't read, but she does just like awakening type stuff. She talks about the shadow, dark night of the soul, stuff like that. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. I loved a little quitter. Thank you, Donna, for coming in. Nice to see you from the UK. Nice to see you from the UK. Zenny, I am not a tiger. I don't know if you're talking football or not, but I'm not a tiger. If you were in here a minute ago, you might have heard me say, I don't know if we're talking about, but yes, Kate, yes. And my honest passion, I read tarot. It's fun. It's like putting a puzzle together. But my passion is to see people heal. That's my passion, is to see people heal, not just from romantic heartbreak, but childhood trauma, which my childhood was chock full of trauma, a lot of traumatic events in my home. I was... okay, Annette. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what I am. I'll have to look and see. Catherine, it led me to where my passion is. Catherine, and Catherine, y'all who may not know me, I am an accountant by trade and held pretty high level positions where I made bank. I was totally miserable in that field, very good, but hated it. made bank doing it, and now I'm full-time doing my tarot channel. You know, I say I love tarot, and I do love tarot, okay? And I'll be honest with y'all, when I get those readings, and if you've watched me much, you're going to understand, because there are sometimes readings where I get certain messages that are really tough, and I feel the energy of the message that I'm delivering, and those are hard, but that's why I'm here, you know. And thank you, Marie, for that. I appreciate that. You know, I'm still patching up my heart about various issues in my life experience. You know, yes, I'm still doing shadow work. I think I will till I die, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm fine with that. But still working through issues, still dealing with triggers and things like that. You know, but I'm so much better. Y'all, I used to be hell on wheels. I really did. I was a very, very angry person, and I still, you know, deal with anger issues. Okay, thank you, Zenny. I appreciate that. I love doing tarot, and it's fun. It's fun when the fun messages come out. It's tough to deliver bad news, and y'all, I hate the crap readings. Y'all have no idea. I really do. And then Nivea, so sweet of you. Oh, that is so precious. Thank you so much. But there are readings, and I think it was, what reading was it that I did? It was a relationship reading that I did not too long ago. And Jenna, you're funny. And I mean, it's hard because I you know, I get irritated with myself sometimes, and I'll think I was too rough, you know, in a reading, you know, because I feel like I'm not patient enough. But there was one, and I think it was Libra relationship reading. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was. And oh, Tammy, ask away. And I thought I was going to lose it. And I'm glad it was pre-recorded, but I almost cried doing that reading. The message I got was, it cut me. I mean, it cut me, because I thought, oh my God. I couldn't really say everything that I got in the message, to be honest. I just spoke enough to it to really say enough that the person that it was for. Yes, Tammy, absolutely. Many times, Tammy, yes, they are real. Orbs can very much be real. You betcha. You betcha. Orbs can represent people who have passed. They can represent, you know, Fey energy. They can represent guardians, you know, sometimes things that we don't want around that we have to banish, just depending, you know. I have ghosts at my house, and they're friendly. I don't care. There are rules at my house. I smudge, yes I do. And there are rules, and they know they can stay as long as they behave, right? So that's kind of, you know, my take on orbs. Yes, very likely. Especially, Tammy, if you feel that is their energy. Thank you, Ann S. Thank you for that. But you know, it affects me physically too, Tracy Griffin. You went through dark after I worked through this. Wow, is that not funny? Isn't that funny? You know, it will affect me. Mermaid, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Good to see ya. I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing good, Mermaid Mia 11. You know, I see orbs when I take pictures of the full moon too. You know, Paula, I really do. I tell you, I see orbs a lot whenever, and y'all know I do rituals. I see, when I do rituals, I use fire a lot in my rituals. I love fire magic. And I see my Fey guardians all the time. I often see my my matron and such manifest in various ways. It's pretty cool. You see orbs in your security cameras. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I know a lot of y'all watch Tyler on his Talks channel. You know, his I don't know if you guys know this, but his Tesla can, like, there's this infrared sensor thing on his Tesla where it can pick up like body heat from another person, right? And it's a safety device, okay? Well, his Tesla is parked in the garage, and he saw this, And then he went live after he saw it, and he was showing the screen, and he was in his garage. You could see that there was no one in his garage. And out in front, the Tesla picked up not one, but two energies. Tyler knows he has at least one or two ghosts. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all saw that, but I saw that, and I was like, whoa. And it picked it up right there. I was watching it live when it happened. Yep. The bicycle man. Oh, that's wild, Annette. That's so, is that not crazy? So yeah, I mean, and some of these folks are kind of stuck between. I think they get lost. They don't know how to get there. Hey, Hillary, welcome, welcome. We are just chatting away. We were doing trivia. Now we're just kind of just, you know, shooting the bull, right? Shooting the crap, right? Just kind of chewing the fat, like we say sometimes in the South, right? And I know Tyler's just precious. He really is. He really is. Let's see. New listening to tarot can be confusing. I try to be transparent, Elizabeth G. I try to. It's I find that's the only way to be. You know, I'm not the end all be all. Jenna LF, I will tell you my secret to intuition that I have found that works better than anything I know. First of all, obviously shadow work. That's very important. Hey, and I hope I say this right, Coach Boo, but how I find the best way to strengthen your intuition. Yes, he is, Tracy, you're absolutely right. He's more gifted than he realizes. But my tool is daily meditation. And I don't meditate about a subject because that's really, I think, overthinking. What I do is quiet my mind and just spend time in the moment just with me. And literally what you're doing is when you're spending time with you, you're developing a relationship with yourself. You know yourself. You can then hear the voice of your higher self or your intuition when you're faced with decisions throughout the day. And or you're led to do a certain thing, if that makes sense. And so that's kind of the short answer to develop. You already have intuitive abilities, but you've got all these voices. You know, you got the voice of ego, and ego has its place. Getting in tune with your spiritual guides. I would say meditation, Hillary, there too. You know, meditation can seem, I know people often kind of overlook it. It's an easy thing to overlook, and it's hard to do. I know it's hard to quite look. I'm a double Gemini and I'm ADHD. I know the struggle, but for me, I will tell you what works for me is I turn on theta sounds, and they're all over YouTube. You can get them for free. One is actually linked in my meditation playlist. It's my favorite. You can find them guided, not guided. And the theta state too, hint, hint, is where you can work on that subconscious too. That's where you deal with the subconscious, is putting yourself in theta state. Being in theta state is one step above sleep, which is where you are in your subconscious. So super cool way to meditate. Okay, they have all kind of sounds on YouTube. Oh wow, Zenny, that's funny. You know, Rich, we were talking about Rich Lop earlier. One of Rich's daughters is a double Gemini. The other one is an Aquarius, and the double Gemini is very challenging to him. In love with a double Gemini. Never bored. Nope. I guarantee you, Mickey, I guarantee you, you'll never be bored with a double Gemini. My poor Taurus daughter, I drive her crazy. She is a complete... Nobody was happier when we went on lockdown than my daughter. She wishes we were all still on lockdown and she did not have to ever leave her house ever again. Okay. She does not like the house. And if she says, I'm going to go to the other room, she better hurry up and finish her sentence, because if she says I'm going to go, I'll be in the car with the keys and ready to roll, because that's me. I love to go. So we're, you know, polar opposites in that degree. But she's a homebody, so it's kind of funny. Yes, they do have an amazing, and you know, Tauruses get mistakenly labeled as lazy. Such is not the case. If my daughter is interested in something, she will work her brains out. You know, she's in color guard at her school, and she will practice and work. She's going out for captain this year, y'all. She'll be a junior, and I think she's got it. We pull cards. We think she's got it. But anyway, you know, she overcame a lot. She was 4'10", and she was out there maneuvering this flag with this 6-foot pole. They first saw her come into tryouts. They said, you know, that's real cute, but she's never going to make it. And she was the dark horse that came from the back and really killed it. And Gemini Sun and Moon mean to you. I don't know how to watch videos because of it. I definitely would say Gemini is going to resonate with you for sure as one of your placements. That's funny, Zenny. But you know, it's really funny because people ask me, which sign should you watch? And here's what I say. You know, I always tell people, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And the reason I say that is, you know, a lot of people, their rising resonates. A lot of people, their moon resonates. You know, Zenny, any and everything. I have a music minor, Zenny, and I love literally every genre. Something from rap, something from country, something from new and old country, 80s, current pop, jazz, classical. I love show tunes, you name it. You name it. But you know, a lot of people will over time realize that their rising consistently resonates. A lot of other people, it's their Venus. Me, more often than not, you know, and I'm a Gemini sun and rising, so Gemini more often than not will resonate with me. Many times Cancer will, because I'm a Venus in Cancer, and sometimes even Capricorn, which is my moon, right? And so I just say, watch it for a period to see what resonates. And if they all do, I would just keep watching them all. And if you will find that one consistently resonates more so than the others, then just boss love. I'm not doing readings live. So right now I've been winding down from the tarot the tarot trivia where we were pulling cards. I'm so sorry. But a general reading would take about 15 minutes, and it wouldn't be fair to everybody else here, but you can book one, okay? You can look in my most recent video's description box. It may not be in this description box, but if not, it'll be in the one before this one, and that'll tell you how to book a general love reading, okay? And so that's what I would recommend. But a general reading is going to probably be about 15 minutes, and that definitely would not be fair for everybody else, Boss Love Tarot, but I do appreciate you reaching out. Cancer Venus. Oh my God, Hillary. I'm Gemini Sun and Cancer Venus too. Is there a sign that I have the most hard time doing? Zenny, I'm not gonna pull any punches with you. I struggle with doing my own placements because I don't want to pick up on my own energy. Yes, it is, Tracy, sweet tea. So, Zenny, I struggle with Gemini and Cancer a lot. For some reason, I don't struggle with Capricorn as much. That's my main sign, but I really struggle with Gemini and Cancer. Really do. And I try really, really hard not to pick up my own energy, which most of the time I do pretty good with that. And, you know I pick up on a lot of other folks because they'll comment. But yes, it is sweet too. So, okay, y'all want to do a good and bad? Tammy, you brought up a good point. Good and bad and all the signs. Can we do it? Can we do it? All right, so here we go. I'll start with Aries. Y'all ready? We'll have some, this is just for funsies. You know, every sign can be great if they step into their sign, that power of their sign. And they use that energy and they control it and don't let that energy control them. You know, every sign, you know, it's all about not saying, well, I'm a Gemini and that's just the way we are. No, Karen, it's just because you're a bitch. Okay, that's what that's about. And I'm saying Gemini because I'm a Gemini, so I'm not throwing shade at Geminis, but yes. And I am from Alabama. You're absolutely right. But I lived in Mississippi some, Tracy. I lived in Madison for a little while. Yes, it is our wine, Tracy. That's freaking hilarious. I lived in Madison, and then I also lived in Ocean Springs for a little bit. So, yeah. But, okay, so we're ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Aries. Aries. Okay, the good. You always know where they stand, what their position is, what their opinion is, and where you stand with them. That's the positives, okay? Negatives, if they're not careful, they can be very explosive and volatile, okay? Taurus, loyal. You always know that they're going to be there, very stable, grounded, predictable, which can be good. And they can come across as lazy. They can also be materialistic and being all about food, which, okay, that works for me and my daughter because I like food too, and she likes good food, so we're good on that. But anyway, with the Taurus daughter. Geminis, They can be highly intelligent. They're going to be a sign that knows a little bit about everything, and often knows a lot of trivia that's useless information, but they just can't help researching. They're very curious individuals. They're masters of communication, and they are often logophiles, which is lover of words, okay? Can be grammar Nazis if we're not careful. The negatives, they can be two-faced. They can, they don't, you know, unless a Gemini has really done a lot of energy work, and thank you, Martisha, many blessings to you, love. But unless a Gemini has really done their energy work, do not tell them your secrets, okay? Because they can't help it. They just got diarrhea of the mouth, okay? And they can be cheaters too, especially Gemini males if they haven't done their energy work, okay? Geminis get bored real easily, and that's good and bad depending on how, and they can be impulsive. That's another negative trait. It can be fun if you're talking about, hey, let's, you know, take a road trip today. It's rough if they go out and buy a $25,000 car on the spur of the moment and blow their, I don't do cusps. No, I don't. All right, so we did Gemini. Okay, Cancer. They are very, very affectionate, in their emotions, and they can be very loving individuals, very sensitive to your needs, thoughtful sometimes. Also, the negative side is they can be crybabies, and they can be those that get all bent out of shape and butthurt because you didn't know what they were thinking whenever they never told you what they wanted, kind of thing. So that's the Cancer thing. Leos can be amazing, just very loyal, very loving. Leos are a good sign if you want to have somebody in your corner. And can be a lot of fun and pretty outgoing usually. Leos, the negatives, they will set themselves on fire for other people. Y'all hear me say that a lot in the Leo readings. And they will neglect themselves if they're not careful. They can also be attention whores, okay? That's the negatives of the Leos, okay? So where were we after Leo? Virgos. If you ever want someone in your corner, find you an evolved Virgo. Man, oh man. And if you want to sit and discuss things with somebody intelligent who can really shed some light on things, get you a Virgo bestie like me, okay? If you ever want somebody that is loyal to the core, that if they love you, they'll die for you. That's Virgo energy. But if they haven't done their energy work, they will be highly critical, can be very, very nagging. And then when they work on themselves a little bit, they'll stop that at other people and they'll turn that on themselves. They're highly, highly critical of themselves, very hard on themselves, okay? But when they finally step into their power, they overcome all that. And you can probably tell I'm pretty fond of Virgos. My bestie is a Virgo and my dad is a Virgo. And I tell you one thing, my dad, let me tell you something. I never have to wonder whether he's in my corner. Hey, Michelle, thank you. I never have to wonder whether he's in my corner. So I love Virgos. And Virgos are ruled by Mercury, which they're the nocturnal side of Mercury, and Geminis are the diurnal side. And so we get along usually pretty well with Virgos. You know, I drive my Virgo bestie crazy because, you know, Geminis, we can be flighty. And he's very calm and stable and oh my God, the patience of Job. Yes, my Virgo bestie. My dad, not so much, but yes. Virgo, that was Virgo. Libra, the peacekeepers, the calm folks, the peacekeepers, love and light, sweethearts, okay? That's the good side of Libra. If they haven't stepped into their power, they won't speak their truth. And they'll people please. They'll tell you what you want to hear sometimes. Okay, so that's what you have to be careful of if you're a Libra. But I love Libras. My daughter's bestie, they are 15 now, almost 16, these two. And they've been besties since they were 3 years old. And she's a Libra. And I love her to death. Really, really do. Libras are sweethearts. My daughter's rising sign is Libra too, which is pretty cool. my daughter is an Aries moon, so she'll catch people off guard because she comes across as like really, sweet and innocent. And man, that Aries moon will come at you out of nowhere, just like an explosion, right? But anyway, so yes, my daughter does energy work, thankfully, so she's pretty cool. But that was Libra. What's next? Scorpios, mysterious, loyal, intelligent, very deep people. Very deep people. On the negative, they don't forget a damn thing. My Scorpio, my daughter's dad, we get along great. He's Scorpio. We divorced when she was like a year and a half. He still brings up stuff that happened from 20 years ago that this Gemini has long since forgotten. They don't forget crap, and they do not like to forgive. They just don't. And so it's a struggle for Scorpios to learn to forgive, okay? And but anyway, so that's like the Scorpios that haven't kind of worked through stuff. But Scorpios are an amazing sign. And yes, Zenny, yes. Stinger, you're right, they can. And very mysterious though. Many times the Scorpio men that I've known, because I dated a Scorpio a while back, and oh my gosh, just a hottie. I mean, just make you weak at the knees. We're still friends, but it's just that we just didn't jihad, kind of thing. But we're still friends. We get along as friends. He's pretty highly evolved. He's a master of manifestation too, that one. But anyway, so that was Scorpio. Sagittarius. Oh man, you always know where you stand with a Sagittarius. You want to have some fun? Get you a Sagittarius, okay? You want to know where you stand? Get you a Sagittarius. They will tell you exactly how they feel. If they're not careful and they haven't done their energy work, they can be very cutting. They're very independent people. They know what they want. They know who they are. They know what they want. They don't have any time for any BS. Oh, no. Not at all, which I like, but they totally, they will, this is the sign that if they haven't worked through, there's not any sign will do this, okay? But they are the sign that if they haven't done their work, they will ghost you in a heartbeat and just disappear. And like, you're just like, what? And then they'll text you 6 months later and answer your question from 6 months ago. And you're like, what is this, right? But I love Sagittarius is a sign that I enjoy. Rich's fiance is a Sagittarius, and she is everything great about Saggy that you can imagine. But Capricorn, talk about loyal, stable, solid. That's another sign that will set themselves on fire to keep other people warm. They won't reach out for help when they need it. They're workhorses. They will work themselves to the death. They will do it. Very strong work ethic. They can be money driven if they are not working, if they've not worked through some stuff. They can be a little bit materialistic and overly focused on money. But the good thing about Capricorns is that they are taskmasters. They're the ones that get up on the weekend and they make the list of everything they're going to do and they get it done. Okay, but they can drive other people crazy to that if they go to an extreme with that. Because I am a Capricorn moon and a Gemini sun with ADHD and Gemini rising, when I wake up in the morning, I'll make a list and then I'll get about 2 things out of 10 done, because the Gemini just gets bored with it, goes off and starts watching something, like how to make garbage cans on TV and gets totally distracted, right? And then at the end of the day, the Capricorn takes back over and is telling the Gemini what an idiot they are because they only got 2 out of 10 things done, right? So that's Capricorn. Aquarius. Oh my God, the Aquarius mind. It's like no other. That's the idea people right there. That's the entrepreneurs many times, the Aquarius folks. They think of things you never thought of. You want to know the sign that thinks outside of the box? It's the Aquarius. That's the sign, probably the only sign that can mentally challenge the Gemini mind is an Aquarius or maybe a Virgo. Highly, highly intelligent. That's probably why I got Rich's teachings. He's an Aquarius, okay? But he's got that Virgo moon that gives him patience. Thank goodness, because, you know, it took all of that for me to get it for him. But I love Aquarius energy. If they've not worked through their stuff, they can come across as emotionally closed off. You know, that's the Aquarius in my view. You know, this is nothing official. This is the Enchanted Cottage unofficial viewpoint about signs. We're just chatting and having fun here. But yes, I love me some Aquarius energy. I do. Man, it's a great sign. So Pisces, highly sensitive, highly intuitive, very sensitive to energies and things of that nature when they have done their work, okay? When they've not done their work, they can come across as being totally out of touch with reality. And sometimes they can be a lot like Cancers in that they can be a crybaby too, if that makes sense. And they can be like, well, I was thinking it, why didn't you see? Because even though I never vocalized what I wanted, you know, I was thinking it, right? Uncut Extended Live, right? Yes, interpret my silence. I love it. That's a Cancer Pisces thing when they haven't done their work, you know. And look, I'm a Venus in Cancer. I was like that, okay? I could not understand why my romantic partner wasn't able to read my mind and figure out what I wanted, right? But yeah, so I'm drinking my Southern wine, sweet tea, right? I do try to drink water more lately these days, though. I'm trying to counter all of that sweet tea, but you know, I know it's bad. I shouldn't drink sweet tea, right? But it is what it is. I do sometimes have a glass of wine, but not while I'm driving and I'm in the car. So, you know, here we are, right? But anyway, so yeah. And as far as astrology, I saw somebody ask about the North Node earlier. I don't have a clue. I've got friends who are good at astrology, but I am not one of them. I'm one of these people that goes, okay, you're talking about the 5th hotel room house in the planetary species galaxy asteroid placement of Xenosphere. And I start just going, what? You know, that's me. But yes, so that I am that. When you get past your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, they say your Mercury is how you communicate. And starstruck in the house. Starstruck. It is a hard habit to break, Paula. You're absolutely right. Hey, Heather Dixon. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but Gold Peak. Oh, I have, you know what? I've tried Jessie Bonbon. I have tried the Gold Peak sweet tea. My daughter likes the Gold Peak. I like the Milos. I don't know if y'all have ever heard it. Astrology is like, y'all, I found a pretty good astrologist that I like. It's an older guy, and he's got an accent, and ABLA something astrology, and I like him. I watched his prediction for the upcoming full moon, and it was pretty interesting. ABLA something astrology. He's on YouTube, and he's an older gentleman. He's forgotten more about astrology than I'll ever know. This man is brilliant. And but anyway, he's very thank you so much for coming in, Starstruck. But I didn't know that Jessie Bonbon. But yes, yes, Milo's tea is the bomb. Do you want sweet tea or regular tea with that baked potato? Hey, there is no other tea. Unsweet tea is a crime, right? Date this month. I think it's the 29th, the full moon. I think it's the 29th. I think that's what he said, Tammy Fletcher. I think it's the 29th. And this one is going to, okay, y'all, starting on about the 29th, y'all heads up, those of you, he did say this, and I do believe him because of other things that I know that will remain not spoken. But I'm very, very certain that this is absolutely spot on what my astrologer did that I was just talking about said today. Starting from the full moon until about May 6th, the energies are going to be very, very, very intense. Very intense for a lot of signs, okay? But, yes, it is like algebra, Kate. It sure is. It's very complex. And, you know, I laugh. People, you know, the human body is what? Mostly water. And the moon controls the tide, right? And people don't think that we are controlled by the full moon. Well, you know what? Go talk to your ER people about full moon nights, and then you come back and tell me. You talk to emergency first responders about the full moon nights. They hate working them. Yes, Jenna LF, it has been intense. It's going to remain intense for a period. But we got this. We got this. You know what? I will do that, Irasima. It's ABLA something astrology. And he just wrote a book too. He had that on there. And but this man is great. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Yes, full moon. See, Heather Dixon, you're right. Yeah, that's when babies are born. That's when people act up and act crazy. Lunatic. Oh, you know what, Teresa Griffin? I didn't know that. Lunatic came from the lunar cycles whenever. Oh, is that not correct? See? People think that full moon doesn't matter. That's him. Gypsy 333. I may say this wrong. Obelisk Roland Legrand. Gypsy 333 is right. Y'all, that's the guy that I like for astrology. ABLAS Roland, ROLAND, Legrand, LEGRAND. Y'all, he's very wise. He's an older gentleman. I like his energy a lot too. He's got nice, peaceful, calming energy. He's not flighty like me. But yes, thank you so much, Gypsy 333. I appreciate that. That is, I like him a lot. There are several. I like what's that guy's name? The Peacekeeper, Peace Dealer, Peace Dealer. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Do y'all ever watch him? The Peace Dealer. I like the Peace Dealer a lot. I've got one of his videos linked in one of my playlists. Yeah, Zenny, I'll do that. Leo King, I've heard of him. I've never watched him. Yes, Benita, that and I found the Peace Dealer too, and I didn't know that he was one of Rich's. 9 of Cups, emotional and material fulfillment for the room. This is a great place to be to manifest everything you want in love and money, because it's starting on the inside for you. If you're not here, you're headed here. This is about having it on the inside so that everything on the outside aligns. Wishes fulfilled. This was the card I pulled for the room. There you go. By request. So yeah, I like that for you guys. Hey, Katharina, I don't think I saw you earlier. But there's another one that Rich likes that I found out about him, and I can't remember who it is. It's this guy, and I recently subscribed to him. He doesn't read, but he is, oh my goodness, he's great. And Rich refers to this guy as his spiritual daddy, and I can't for the life of me remember his channel. I need to do it as a feature or share it in my community or something. But he's amazing, and I wish I could think of his channel name. I don't know why. It's like, his name is like Case or something like that. And, but I can't think of Rich is who talked about the channel that I'm talking about. And I subscribe to him, and I like him a lot. I wish I could think of his name. Next full moon is going to be a super moon. Yeah, okay, so isn't that, Zenny, isn't a super moon when it's the second, no, blue moon is when it's the second one of the month. This isn't the second one of this month, is it? I don't think it is. Isn't it a blue moon that's the second one in the same calendar month? Is this going to be a blue moon, y'all? I can't think. I don't know. I need to look. I can't keep up with stuff. I just know I need to charge my crystals. Put stuff outside, right? Yeah, it's on, okay, it's on the 26th. Okay. Oh, well, we're right up on it then. Today's what, the 21st, right? If you're, depending on what time zone you're on. I can't remember. You know, I used to know, Tracy, what supermoon meant, and now my brain is just, I think blue moon is when you have the second one of a month. And that's why they call it once in a blue moon something happens, because they're so rare. You know, typically they're one in a year. You found me through Rich, Katharina? Yes, Zenny. Thank you. But yeah, I can't think of what, I know what supermoon means. Why can't I think of what it means, y'all? Who knows? Remind me. Heather, I'm glad you found me. Yes, Oblas Roland Legrand. Ablas Roland, Roland, Legrand, Legrand. I like him a lot. Cece, I'm glad you're here. Yep, blue moon is an additional moon. Hey, tarot reader, what's up? What's up? What's up? We just chit-chatting. Chit-chatting. When am I doing Libra? Let's see. I did Gemini sing. I'm doing new live. I started that today. I did Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So we'll do Cancer, Leo, Virgo probably tomorrow. I would say Libra's probably day after tomorrow. I did the Starstruck is right. It's when it's a little closer to the earth. I'm glad you're here too, tarot reader. But Libra, I just finished the X series, the past person series yesterday, and I read for the Libras in that one. And of course, I finished with Pisces. So I started new love today, and then I did one more on my singles, how to manifest better by digging into the subconscious. Y'all, I can't do but one of those at the time, and I'm still on that series. I've not forgotten it, but I did Sagittarius today. And but it's intense. It is. It really is. I had to take a break from them. I'll just be honest with you. It was that intense for me. But that's okay. It made me work on me, and that's what it's supposed to do, right? So anyway, the second blue moon. Wow, Jesse Bonbon, that's interesting. 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 You're right, Paula. I think it is bigger and closer to the earth. It looks bigger. Big rebirth reflection. It looks bigger than normal. Yeah, you know what? You're right. And I remember the last supermoon, because I made pictures of it. Of course, pictures never turn out right. But my God, it looked like it was just right here. I mean, it was huge. It was so beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. Sometimes, that last full moon or was it the new moon? What was it that was in Aries? Was it the new moon or the full moon? Whatever it was the new moon. I thought I was going to die. Big energy shifts. And I wasn't the only one talking about it either. Rich was talking about it, and several other folks were talking about it too. And then I heard people saying, I just feel off. I don't know what, and I know why. Thank you, Katharina. I try to be creative and come up with and I like any suggestions of topics that you guys have for me to read about, I like that. You know what is a hard topic for me to read? Two hard topics for me, and every time I read it, I was the same, Kate. I was raised evangelical, and that indoctrination really, really has done a number on this girl as far as my self-esteem goes. And yes, but we have an eclipse coming up. I didn't know that, tarot reader. Interesting. But okay, so two of the hard readings. I do an all signs, and I just did it the other day, 2 or 3 days ago. If you didn't get closure, to try to help people, that one's tough. And then also the other one that is tough is why were you ghosted? Why were you ghosted? Those two are hard. And every time I do them, I get positive feedback on them. And I hate doing them. And, I'll wait forever in between them because I hate doing them. But people say they help. So, I won't take them off the list completely. But I'm overdue for doing ghosted. I got to do that again. And it's tough because what I really want to do for everybody that I'm reading for that possibly got ghosted, I want to say, could you please give me this person's address so that I can do a drive-by? Because I really just want to, but I can't be that way, right? The closure helped y'all? Wow, really, Heather? Wow, interesting. But yeah, I struggle with it because I just want to, I get aggravated because, and look, I get this. Broken people hurt people. Hurt people. That's really true. Yes, I know, Heather, right? And so it's hard because it's dealing with a tough topic, but you know what? That's what we're here to address is the tough stuff, right? If it was always going to be 10 of Cups in every reading, I would get very boring very fast, right? And so I'm really here, hopefully to, share some of my experiences that might give somebody else a leg up, right? that kind of thing. So we're not reading right now, Papu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, quick poll. Quick poll, everybody that's listening. I'm thinking about doing something. Yes, Heather, that's what it's about. Helping each other. I've learned so much from you guys since I started this channel. You have no idea. But okay. Take your time. Well, the hardest one, Starstruck, to tell you, the hardest readings are the ones that I'm doing for singles, the series. You know, I took a break from that. It's really a shadow work series is what it is. It's a subconscious reading is what it is. Kate, thank you for coming in. Thank you. And bless your socks off too. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But okay, poll from you guys. What if I do like... a mini reading where you guys prepay, you know, I don't know, on PayPal, $25 for a mini reading, and I do that like in a live, not in a live reading, but like in a pre-recorded reading, and I'll do like 4 or 5 in a video. What would y'all think about that? Anybody, any bites? Like a quick mini reading that would be about, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Y'all would be interested in that? Somebody, I see Irasima. I might do that. I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of toying with it. Tarot reader, you down? You know what? Watch my community page. I may announce for that. And what I'll do is, if you guys, oh really? Wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, what do y'all ever see my community posts where I post things on my community page? It should hit your feed. But if not, you can always go to my channel and check and see what I've posted or any announcements I've made or anything like that. But I think I'll do that. And I'll put it on my community page and just have you pay. And what you can do is if you don't want me to say your name, like if you don't want me to, Starstruck, if you did it, say for example, and you didn't want me to say, okay, Starstruck, this is your reading. Then what I'll do is, if you want me to say anonymous, you can just put a fake name in there, like say, call me Susie Anderson, or call me, you know, Cindy Williams, or whatever, right? But anyway. Okay. All right, Jesse, I'm glad to hear the feedback. What I'll do, Benita, I won't cap the number of people. Like what I'll do is I'll do like so many, if say I got 10, Benita, I would probably break that down into like a couple of videos, and I will timestamp those in my comments so that you can know. And like what I would do if I did this, y'all, I would like what's today? Like say I made the announcement either tonight or tomorrow morning. I would make it for tomorrow morning, and then I would do it. I would probably upload it like on Sunday maybe, or something like that. Is that too long, or would I do Saturday? Yeah, Jenna, I get it. I can't remember passwords either. If something ever happens to my phone, I'm dead. I do know my password for this though. What about if I did it, if I made the announcement on my community page tonight, and then I did them on Saturday, and I did the cutoff like Friday, and then I'd do that like weekly or something and do it every Saturday. Y'all think so? Y'all like that idea? All right, I'm going to put it on my, I'm going to do 25, and it'll be one question, and I'm going ahead and telling y'all now, and I'll do it on Saturday, and check my page, and I'll call it, what do I name this video? I'll just call it mini readings or something. I don't know. I'll call it something or other mini readings. Pre-booked mini readings, okay? Most sexy sign to me, rocks my world. Oh, Daho, you're so sweet. Oh, I got a trivia, one more trivia question. Let me pull a card for somebody. I forgot. I thought about this earlier. Yes, Zenny, you're right. You're right. You know, my other channel that I had before I created this channel is subscribed to my channel, and it doesn't get notifications for me. Is that not crazy? Okay. Hey, Fairy Fire, I like your name. I like your name. Okay, so here's the question. Here's the last trivia question. We'll do this, and then we'll wrap it up. Are y'all ready? Of the 4 kings, which one is the sexiest? Which one is the hottie? Of the 4 kings, who's the hottie? Who's the hottie? Astro Love. Hey, Love, I hadn't seen you in a while. Let me pull a card for you, Astro Love. It is the King of Wands. Look at here, the card of self-healing, of working on yourself and watching your ships come in, and knowing that everything is coming to you exactly when it is supposed to, and you are fine, you are patient, you know that your ships are coming in, and you are such a master at manifestation, you are visualizing it and seeing it on the horizon. Go Astro Love. Woo! Beautiful card. Speaking of wands, there you go, right? Fire energy. So, but anyway, yeah, there's a lot of sexy signs, sexy stuff, but that's my sexy king. They're all hot. The Empress can be a hottie too. I mean, the Emperor can be, of course, the Empress. The Queen of Wands is the boss up. That's the boss up bitch. No shade intended. I mean that in every positive way, but that's your boss up woman right there. Yes, ma'am, Astro Love. You want me? I want me a Wands man. I like, you know, Jenna LF, it's funny you would say that. There is, in 6 months now, Tyler's been getting fire signs and Leos. Now Rich is getting them, and damned if I'm not getting them in my Gemini readings. It's the craziest thing in those Gemini readings. King of Swords is your wise dude. Intuitive, wisdom. Wands and swords can come across a little abrupt, but they're both very mature and solid, and can be very loving. Okay. Neither one of them have any trouble cutting out the fatal attraction. Annette, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my God, I'm dead. That is so hilarious. Sag and Cancer. I tell you who's been vibing fairy fire in my readings is Gemini and Cancer. It's driving me freaking nuts. I can't take it. Boss up biatch, Jesse Bonbon. That's freaking hilarious. Very thank you for that. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. I hope I'm saying that right, but thank you so much. But yeah, the Queen of Wands is your boss up, babe. That's your boss up, babe. Queen of Pentacles knows her value. She knows her value. You notice that in the Gemini reading, CC? That's so cool. Leo and Chiron. I may be saying that. Nacho Mama, how's it going, love? Knight of Cups. Oh, ain't that the truth, Jenna LF? Maybe he's a water sun and a Wands moon or something like that. Fire moon or something. That would be cool. That would be cool. I like the Queen of Wands because she's busy but happy. I like that one a lot. AA. Wow. It's tough, AA, I know. Yeah, the King of Wands is fire. Yeah, that's the hottie. They're all hotties in different ways. You know, the King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles has a higher vision. He can be a little bit set in his ways, you know, but he's cool. He's cool. Temperance and Devil. That's cool. Leo and Venus is fire. Ooh. I never thought of that. The Astro Love, the side chick. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Hey, Leo, Sun, Aries rising. She's all fiery, or he. I don't know if that's a he or she. Hello from Singapore. How are ya? How are ya? The company that I used to work for here in the States was owned by a company out of Singapore. I know, poor Scorpio. Actually, Scorpio in my readings is, can be the Tower, but it's mostly the Death card. Cappies are the Devil card, which I'm a Cap Moon, so we get a bad rap from that. Cap and Venus is the sexiest, sexy librarian. Oh, God. Fairy Fire, you are cracking me up. Oh, my God. That is too hilarious. That is too, yes, you are everywhere. So was this company. So was this company. Yep, Gemini been getting them fire signs. He keeps saying, Gemini, who the hell is this fire sign? Has it been going on? Has this not been going on, Zenny, for 6 months, right? For 6 freaking months it's been going on. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. Leo, Venus, Virgo, Moon. Wow. So you're a patient sort. Cool. Cool. CC, I know, right? Tyler cracks me up. Y'all, did y'all see that Gemini reading the other day that Tyler did? He said, is this Jeffrey Dahmer? He said, is this Ted Bundy? Thank you, Fairy Fire. Did y'all see that? He said, I've never seen anything like this in all my days of reading. He said, he said, Gemini, if you even entertain going back to this person, and you know what, y'all? He said, this is only for 1 or 2 subscribers. You know, y'all know that that Jiffy on or I don't know how you say it, GIF on Facebook where Christina Aguilera is doing this. It was me. That was my reading. Yes, he did, Starstruck. He really said it. He really did. It was about 3 days ago. He said, Gemini, if you go back to this person, I'm going to string you. I can't remember what he said, but it was basically, I'm going to, have a word with you. He would have probably called us a potato head at the least, right? But yes, I was sitting there going, that's my ex. It's me. I married Ted Bundy. He tried to kill me too. Yes, it's me. That was my reading. I'm the one, Tyler. Yes, the one that is supposed to be heavily evolved. I'm the one with the highly toxic ex that kills people. Yes, it was me. It was me. I was done, y'all. And I was just sitting there. Y'all, and look, I communicate with Tyler, okay, occasionally. I don't try to bug him because he's a busy dude, and I know he's got social anxiety, but occasionally I do. I had to tell him, I said, I'm that Gemini. I'm that Gemini. It was me, Tyler. I'm the one. Hey, Bianca, good to see you. I had to tell him that. I was sitting there doing this the whole time. And I'm like, don't worry, Tyler. Your Gemini ain't going to go back. You ain't going to have to call me potato head today. I'm not going back, but yes, I understand exactly. Yes. So, oh, your ex is a Gemini and he was a disaster. Y'all want to hear something funny? As I said earlier, I'm a Gemini sun, Cancer, Venus in Cancer, right? The ex that I'm talking about, Cancer sun, Venus in Gemini, or Gemini, whatever, however you say it. But yeah, talk about your potato head. Talk about a mirror, right? Yes, he mirrored me in every way, brought out the very worst in me. Yep, sure did. How'd you know it was me, Katharina? How'd you know it was me? How did you know? You did not. Don't you tell me that. Did you really know? How'd you know? How'd y'all know? Potato head. Y'all are so hilarious. Y'all are cracking me up. Me, the sexy Pisces, Venus, cheaters. I don't know, Astro Love. I tell you who can be is Gemini Venus. Sure can. They can't keep it in their pants. Zenny, that is funny. Yep, and I know that from experience. Yep. Oh, gosh. Brenda, you know what I tell people? Over a period of time, watch your 4 majors and see if one consistently resonates. And I know that's not a clear answer, but it's different for different people. It's different for different people. Yep. Yep, Astro Love. Dyeing my hair black watching you. Yonder child! Get on with your bad self. I need to do my reads myself. Sure do. Sure do. Hey, Pink! Pink is in the house. Pink is in the house. Pink, I told him myself. I told him that was my reading the other day that Tyler did. I told him, you know that Jeff, that Christina Aguilera, Pink sits there and going like this, me. That was me when I was watching that reading. I told the truth. Yes, I did. I fessed up. I told him, Pink. Sure did. Sure did. Pink has been with me since right at close to the beginning of my channel. She found me through Rich, and she's turned out to be an amazing friend who I love to pieces. She's quite woke and quite the sweetheart, and so I adore her. She's a Saggy, y'all. Speaking of Saggy energy, she's a Saggy. Ain't that good? She's a Gemini moon. So she gets that whole Gemini craziness too. And I mean that in the best of ways. Yep, it was. She'd be right. Pink knows the real story on all of this. A lot more than I tell, but yeah. It is what it is. I've been on here too long, y'all. I'm going on 2 hours. I'm just chatting it up. I'm having fun talking to y'all, though. Having fun. My ex told me he wished I was... Oh my God, Doe. That's horrible. They can say the meanest things, but you know it's projection. It is. What they say, they don't even realize it. Your Mother Nature. She's hilarious. But they're projecting how they feel about themselves, and they don't even realize it. It's what's in their shadow that they don't even realize they feel about themselves. It really is. It's projection. What are all these cars doing around here? I'm in Nowheresville. Y'all, the little town that I'm in, they roll up the sidewalks at dark. Sun, Gemini, Moon, Cancer, Rising. Yep. Sagittarius Sun, Gemini, Moon, Cancer, Rising, Cap, Venus. See, we have similar placements. Ashley, you're here. Oh my God, Ashley. I know y'all don't know who this is. I love me some Ashley. She has been with me. Look, Ashley, do you mind if I won't tell too much, but can I tell a little bit? Give me permission to tell just a little bit of whenever I kept hitting your energy, if you don't mind. Ashley is a Virgo, or she has a strong Virgo placement. I think she's a Virgo sun. And I'll just say this. Okay, y'all, I was very, very new. I think, Ashley, you found me through the first time that Rich shared one of my videos. And yeah, that's right. They'll talk smack, Pink Top. But anyway, Virgo with heavy Virgo. Okay, so you're serious Virgo. Okay, Ashley's another reason I love Virgos. But my bestie's a Virgo, as many of you know. But okay, y'all, here's the story. Not long after I started my channel, I'm doing these, reading. And every Virgo for like, what, Ashley? Probably a 2-month period. It was like a continuing story. And it was, y'all, it was divine counterparts. It was, you couldn't pull a bad card for Virgo. And I kept picking up her energy. And she had met this person who just, this connection was everything. I kept picking up her energy. And finally, I would do the readings and I'd be like, I know who this is for. And she'd comment and she'd be like, girl, you hit it. Girl, you hit it. And every time, every week, I would pick up what was going on. It was so hilarious. And it was just the most beautiful readings. And it was like just a continuing storyline for a period of time, And then the next time Rich shared my video, when you have a big influx of subscribers, the energies around signs will change. But if your subscribers kind of stable, I've noticed, for me anyway, if my subscribers kind of stabilize and grow a little more slowly, over time, the signs, you'll almost see a storyline, like a continuing saga. Okay, and it's pretty interesting how that happens. Hey, Paige, welcome. But with Ashley, I kept picking up, and it was like a continuing story. It was just really sweet because it was a sweet story that was going on, and so anyway, had to tell. But so glad to see you, Ashley. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if I told you, but I guess you figured it out with your name in blue. You're a mod. I made you a mod. Paige, it's good to see you. Good to see you. But anyway, but I've been so blessed. Pink Tot is somebody that I met early on. And funny how, and she made a couple of comments, and I'm thinking, and Pink, I can tell you this now, because we're super close. Okay, so she's really high on my list of friends list. I love her to pieces. But when she first commented on one of my, thank you, Ashley. When Pink Tot first commented on one of my things, I thought, this girl's nuts. I thought, she's nuts. And I thought, oh my God, this girl's nuts. But I interacted with, and then something told me to reach out to her, so I did, and and then the next thing, I don't even remember, then we became Facebook. Next thing I know, we're Facebook friends, and then the next thing I know, we're practically almost besties. I've never actually physically met her in person, but y'all, she's woke AF, okay? The girl is highly spiritual. Yes, you're right, Cece. They are the greatest. She's highly spiritual, and okay, here comes the Venus in Cancer, Pink Tot. Very special connection for me. Very special friend who I think the world of. Yes, don't cross the Saggy. You right about that. Don't cross that. So they got no. Did I not say Saggies? Or we were doing a rundown earlier, Pink, on Zodiac signs, and I said Saggies got no time for BS. Annette, be blessed. Thank you so much. Jenna LF on Facebook. I'm in Enchanted Cottage 333, just so you know. And I changed my name so it wouldn't be so easy to find. I'm Karen Lorraine on my personal account. But anyway, But Doe, thank you so much. She does keep it real. She does. If you ever, so thank you, Jenna LF. Wait, Jenna LF, let me do something. Let me see if I can do something. Jenna LF, I'm making you a mod. I hope that's okay. I did that. Thank you for being here, love. You're a mod now, Jenna LF, for what it's worth. So next time you pop in, you'll be in blue. But I meant to do that earlier and I forgot, but I could do it real easy here, so I did. But anyway, have a blessed night, Jenna LF, and much love to you too. Thank you so much. But anyway, but Pink will keep it real. If you ever want to know, if you want somebody to shoot straight with you, she's the one. If you want somebody that's not gonna, sugarcoat and not gonna tell you what you want to hear, but tell you what you need to hear, shoot straight with you, she'll keep it real. She will. But anyway, yeah. So love me some Pink Tot all day long. She and her friends on Facebook, we talk on Messenger. Pink, we probably talk several times a day. And bless her heart, she works at night, so she has a rough schedule, rough sleeping patterns, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to get on off of here, y'all. I've talked too long, and I need to go home and go into hermit mode and hibernate and that sort of thing. But she's right there, Dave. She was in the chat. She's working, so she might be in and out. But she's around. Yeah, she's not here to babysit anyone's feelings. Hey, look, she's my counterpart. Okay, she's fire, so she's the Queen of Wands, and I'm the Queen of Swords, and ain't neither one of us got any time for BS, right? Yeah, channel your inner Virgo and hermit out. That's right, Heather Dixon. In my case, it's a lot of Taurus in my chart, but you get the idea, right? Yep, she be working. She be working hard, bossing up, making them coins, working hard. We have a lot of laughs at people at her work's expense, and I'll just leave it like that. Thank you, Gypsy333. Thank y'all all for being here. I'm going to duck on out and head to the house. Thank y'all for your time. You spend your personal time watching me. You can do anything you want to, and you watch my videos, and and that is very humbling, and thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Mermaid. I'm glad you came in. I'm glad to chat with all of you. So with that being said, everyone who is watching, and Leslie Lotus, you too, you guys have a beautiful night. Be blessed going forward in everything that you touch and everything that you dream be yours. Many blessings.